Hold on, not trying to be rude, but are you colorblind or something? Yeah? Is that a problem? I don't know what the technical term is for it, but it's a red-green defect is what it's called. You know what? I haven't actually done this in a while. I want to do this with you guys. We're going to take a colorblind test live on stream together. I've done this like once or twice in the past, but I get asked this question every now and then, like, are you colorblind? What kind of colorblind are you? It's called a red-green defect, which I don't really know why they call it that, because I can tell the difference between red and green, but I'm sure there's a more technical term for it. I guess it's really common, the most common form of colorblindness that I have. And I'm not ashamed of it at all. I think it's funny. I make fun of it. It's fun for me to try to make people feel uncomfortable when I'm colorblind. Like if I can't tell colors apart and somebody calls me out for it, I'm like, are you making fun of my disability? I think it's fun. It doesn't really like inhibit me in any like real world scenarios, but you guys will see what I'm talking about here when I take this test. So the idea, if you've never seen a colorblind test before, you're just supposed to find out what or say what number is in the circle. I took too long there. All right, let's take the test. So that's easy for me. That's 2. This is really easy for me. That's 6. This is a little bit harder for me to tell, but I can tell that that's 8. That is 2. That is 3. That's clear as day for me. This is 1. This I see nothing. I see no, I said nothing. I see nothing in there. That is 6. I guess I have a time limit on these, so I gotta just say it. This is 1. It's interesting too, when I look over at OBS, which is capturing my screen, sometimes I can make out what it is when the saturation is a little bit higher, but like I can't, that's an 8, that's clear. This, I see nothing. I don't even see a number in there. I think there's nothing there. That is 6. 3, but that's really hard for me to tell. I think that's a 3. That's 1. That's really clear. That's 4. 3, I think, but I'm really unsure. I have no idea. 5. No idea what that is. Unsure. I think that's 9. I think I can confidently say that's 9. 3. 5. 8. 1. 5. 1. Am I wrong on any of these? I think that's a 2, right? 3. Like some of it you can kind of make out. That I see nothing. I'm not sure there's anything there. See nothing in there. A 2? Is it 2? I think it's 2. I don't really know. I should have said unsure. I'm unsure. I think that last one was an 8 though. I think that's an 8 too. I don't see anything there. Maybe a 1. Is that another 1? I don't see anything in there. 6? I see nothing in there. 1. 1. That one's 1. All right. Let me see my results. What does it say? Strong protan. You have strong protan colorblindness, also known as protanomaly, a type of red-green colorblindness. That's what I was told. That's the layman's phrase that stuck with me. In which the red cones in the eye detect too much green light and not enough red light. Yeah, so whatever the hell that means. So yeah, if you guys ever want to take a colorblind test, it's nchroma.com. Go take a test, see if you're colorblind. Join the club, it's cool. Anyways, I just wanted to show that to you guys. I've always, I enjoy taking those tests every now and just because it's fun to read the reactions in chat like, what, are you dumb? You can't see that? So hopefully you guys got a kick out of that. I think in most scenarios, anybody who's not colorblind, who has normal vision, should be able to see all of those. Lol, you're colorblind to red and green, but your whole channel is more red than anything. I know, right? It's so weird. I love the color red, and it's funny, red's my favorite color. So your channel colors just look gray? No, and I think that's the misconception is like, I don't like those colors. It's not like I don't see the colors, right? Like I could, like red and green look very different next to each other. Where my brain struggles is with colors that are sort of close on the spectrum, right? So like sometimes yellows and oranges can look a little similar, or reds and oranges will look a little similar, like right next to each other. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell. Like blues and purples, sometimes greens and yellows. A good real world example is like when I'm out driving, you ever been to those 4-way intersections where it's just one flashing light and you can't tell, I can't tell if you're supposed to treat those as a 4-way stop if it's flashing red, or if it's flashing yellow and you're supposed to treat it as just like a go slowly through the intersection type thing. I can't tell oftentimes, so I just have to do whatever the car in front of me does. I'm dead ass. No idea. So that's a good real world scenario for you guys. Hey, just don't be colorblind. True. Hey, just don't be weak. Omega lol. That's scary. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I wasn't born with good vision in general. Like if I wasn't wearing my contacts right now, I wouldn't be able to see the timer. Like I wouldn't be able to see what numbers it is in the countdown timer at the top of Warzone. And it's like my monitor's an arm's reach away from me. If somebody was an arm's reach away from me, like distance-wise, and there wasn't perfect lighting, I don't think I'd be able to tell. I'd probably be able to tell who it was, but I wouldn't be able to read your facial expression. My vision is trash. It's so bad that I tried to order contacts recently. I went to order a new prescription, new updated prescription that I got. And they literally like don't make my prescription. Like they don't have it in stock because it's so rare. Because my vision's so bad. Yeah, and I'm sure sitting close to a screen for years didn't make it any better. But I regret none of it. So, hey, you learned a little bit more about me. My vision do be bad though.